Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome to our Moxi Impress class that we're going to be doing today. Moxi Impress is the program where you will be able to do all of your marketing material on your listings. You'll be able to share to social media, your flyers, and postcards. So to get to Moxi Impress, you need to obviously go to your leverage account, which is your one-stop login to all of your ERA products. So we want to be at leverage.era.com and you want to log in there with your credentials. If you do not have your credentials to your leverage, please send an email to support and we can get that for you. We can reset your password so that you can get into your account. If this is your first time taking the class and you've never gone into Moxi or set up Moxi, it's okay. Everybody has Moxi. The only thing that you have to set up in Moxi is your Engage in your website, but your Present and your Impress is automatically already there. So you're going to find that under Agent Tools from your Leverage homepage. You're going to scroll down on Agent Tools to Moxi Works. And once you do that, it's going to bring you to the login page for Moxi Works. You're going to look for the login to Moxi Works button. Click that, and that will take you to your Moxi dashboard. Here in your Moxi dashboard, you'll be able to access all the different products that Moxi has. Today, we're going to be going over Impress. So you want to click on Impress. Okay, here in Impress is where you're going to go to find all of your marketing materials that is pre-designed for you through Moxi. If you have listings, your listings will be here when you click on listings. You'll see your listings and which one you can select to do a marketing material on it. If you don't have a listing and you're wanting to advertise your coworkers listing that you've already previously agreed to the permission of being able to advertise with them. Let's say if you're working with somebody, if you're teaming up and they say, go ahead, you can advertise my listing. You can access their listing from Impress. And for that, you would go to view shared listings, which is what I'm going to do since I don't have any listings. I'm going to go to view shared listings. And again, that is from the listing tab up in the top here. And then you're going to see view shared listings. Or you can also click on view my listings, which would be your own listings, okay? Now, if you wanted to also create a marketing material for, let's say, a for sale by owner that you're trying to get a listing on, you can also go into create new listing and put in the information of the property. You would just have to upload the pictures for that property. So right now, we're just going to get a listing, one of our listings from here. Okay, let's say that I want to advertise this listing here. You can click on view listing. And that's going to give you different options. You can create a project, meaning you can go ahead and create a postcard, flyer, social media, or video, or you can do the create marketing kit. When you create the marketing kit, what it does is that it creates a whole entire kit that has all the different things already pre-done for you. So we're going to go ahead and do the create marketing kit first. Okay. Once you, yes. You need to go to Impress. On the top red, you'll see Impress. Once you're in Press, you're going to click on listings and then view shared listings. And then you select the listing that you want to work on. So then here you're going to see these are the different types of marketing kits that they have created. So then you want to select which one do you want? Do you want to just list it, coming soon, open house, price reduction, and so on. So if you're going to just do a just listed, you're going to select just listed. And as you can see, it's creating one of 7 different items for you for this particular property. Did you find it? You need to log into Moxi. Go to Agent Tools, Moxi Works. Scroll down. Log into Moxi. You gotta click there. You gotta click on the log into Moxi Works. Now on the red part there, you're gonna see the Impress. Give it a second. You go there to Impress. Okay. All right, so that will take a few seconds for it to create your project. So then once it's done, you click OK. Okay, now you want to go back to projects. Okay, so you're going to go back to select the project that you created. And it's going to be here, project folders. Here's the property that I selected to do a kit for. So I'm going to go ahead and select it. Okay, so now once you do that, you're going to see all the different things that it created for you. It created an Instagram photo. It created a Facebook photo. It created a postcard. It created a flyer. It created different types of flyers, horizontal, vertical, all kinds of stuff here that you can use. So to view one of these projects, to modify, all you have to do is simply click on it. So if we wanted to see the Instagram photo, then we just click on it. And you can click on preview just so that you're sure that you like it, that it actually has a picture that you like. So here you see, this is a preview and it has the picture of the house and it has the address of the property and the information about the property, and it says just listed. So from here, if this is this is the picture that you want to post on your social media, then you can go ahead and download this, so that then later you can post it to your social media. Once you download it, it's not going to have that preview anymore. Okay, it's going to just be, oops. Sorry. Sorry, you don't want to download it from here. That's true, because it does have the preview. You want to go back. Once you've looked at it, then you got to download here. Okay, so once you preview it, don't download it from the preview, because the preview, that's right, it has like a watermark on it. So once you like it and you don't need to edit it, then you can download it. But let's say if you do want to edit the picture, you don't like that picture, you want to change it, that's where you would click on edit. Okay, so then you click on edit. You can put a description here if you want to. Save and continue. Then here you have the picture that it chose. Okay, so in order to swap out this picture for a different picture, you're going to have this little icon down here that looks like it has a little box and arrows going around. Well, that's the one that you want to use for changing the picture. So you click replace. And then you have here your project pictures, which is the pictures that are being brought from the MLS into the system. You can upload your own picture if you have a better picture of the property, but it will have the picture from the MLS. So it's already there. You don't have to go to the MLS and download them. It's already here in the system of Moxi. So if I wanted to choose a different picture, I can do that. I can go ahead and say, well, I want, I don't know, a different picture. I want this picture. So I select it, click it, make sure it has a little check mark, add selected, and now you've gone and you've changed the picture that the system put in place. Because the system is going to take the first picture from the MLS. So you need to make sure that you look at what it's putting in there for you and change it, you know, as needed. When you're doing a flyer that might have 3 or 4 pictures, it's going to take the first 4 pictures from the MLS. So then you want to go in and edit the pictures as you like them, okay? So once you've changed the picture, you can click save and continue. And then if you wanted to add any more information, you could here. This is for social media, so it doesn't have a lot of information. Your information, like description of the property, is what you would put in your post when you're posting the picture. So then you're going to click save and continue. And now you're ready to download. okay? So, or you can preview it again to make sure that you like the picture you selected. Here's the preview, and I changed the picture a little bit. And okay, so we like it. We close, and then we go here to download image. And here you go. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on Zoom, but now you have the actual picture of the actual post. So this is already set in the size and dimensions that you need to post to Instagram. So then from here, you can go ahead and post it, upload it to your Instagram, okay? And you want to make sure that you use the correct ones because Instagram and Facebook have different dimensions. So that's why it gives it to you. It gives you an Instagram one and it gives you a Facebook one, okay? So now you've done that. Now you can go back to your projects. Okay. Click on it again. And then you see how you have the Facebook one. You can modify the Facebook one if that's what you want to do, okay? Now let's go and go over how to modify a flyer. So here you have a flyer, which is a just listed one-sided flyer with 4 pictures, okay? It also has from 1 to 2 agents. So you could be, like I said, if you're sharing the listing with someone, you will have access to it in your Moxi, and so will they. And let's say you're not sharing it, but they said, okay, you want to go ahead and do an open house with me, or you want to, just market my listing, and they give you the permission, you will be able to access the listing from the program. So here is the preview of the flyer, so we can preview it. And here we have the pictures. So, and your picture will be in the bottom here, okay? So since I'm in my account, it has my picture. So there you're previewing it. So I don't really care for these pictures. I want to change them. So you go to edit. Again, you can put a project description if you want. You can just go ahead and say, flyer. Let's say continue. And then here you see the different pictures. So, like I said, it brings the 4 pictures that are first in the MLS. Most people in the MLS try to put their pictures in order by rooms, but you don't need like 3 pictures of the same room. So let's say you want to go ahead and change one of these pictures. I could put a better picture of the kitchen. You can go ahead and then click on the little icon to swap, go to project photos, and then here you'll be able to see all the different pictures that they have in the MLS. So let's say I want a picture of the kitchen. I just select it there, add select. And let's say I want to change this picture as well, back to project photos. And I can scroll and I see that this property has a pool. So let me select the pool picture, add select, and that does the picture. If I want to see this one a little bit bigger, I can just click the magnifying and it shows me that this is the living room. Okay. So here's the magnifying to see it, and then you can go ahead and swap it again. If you want a different picture, you just want to look at them here. This is, they're small, so you can just use the magnifying glass to look at the pictures. So I think that picture is fine. So we can go ahead and just leave it the way it is. And you have your 4 pictures. So once you have selected what you want, you're going to click on save and continue. And here you're going to have information about the property, the listing price, and then you have here the body copy. So as you see here, it has this in red. What does that mean? That means that it's too much information there, that it's too long. It only gives, you're over the minimum or the maximum required characters that the system allows you. And it's there because it takes it from the MLS. So you don't have to rewrite the description of the property. It's going to take it from whatever the agent put in the MLS or whatever you put in the MLS. But it may be a little bit too much, so you might have to delete some. So let's say I don't want to put all of this information about the area, because maybe this flyer is going to be in the house and the person knows already what, where it's located. So you took all that information off and now the red goes away, letting you know that you have plenty of room. You could actually add some more information if you wanted to, or leave it as is. Then it has the property features, your bedrooms and baths, and just scroll down and add anything that you want to add, okay? If you have the school districts, you can add them. If you want the taxes, you can have them here. And then if you have another agent, you can also add another agent here. I believe, I'm not sure, let me see I think you have to, if you're gonna add the other agent, you have to have their information. It doesn't let you select it from the actual system. So you'd have to have their information and their picture to put if you're gonna do a second agent on your flyer. So in this case, we're gonna leave it as is and then go save and continue. And then here's like, if you had a second agent, here's where you would upload their picture. You would have to go there. I don't think that you can get it from anywhere, to be quite honest with you. So you do have to have it already available to put there if you're doing it with another agent. Save and continue. And then now you can preview again. And there you go. These are the pictures you selected, all the description, your information. And if it's too small for you for you to look at it there, you can download it. You're not doing anything. You're just clicking download and then you can see it bigger. When you click download, you're going to have two options. You have the standard PDF and you have the commercial PDF. So the standard PDF is for you to go ahead and download and print it on your own. If you're going to send it somewhere to print, you would do the commercial PDF because it does give the cropping marks and all the different, like the bleeding if you're sending it somewhere to print. But most times when you're doing a flyer, you're just going to print it yourself. So you can just click on the standard PDF. You click download. Then when you click download, you're going to see this little box. You're going to click again on the property address to download. This here is just an instruction on what to do. Okay, so you're going to click there on the address. It's going to open it again. And this is your flyer that you can download. So here you can see it a little bit bigger and you can see it a little bit clearer. Okay. And there you go. That's your flyer that you can go ahead and download from here. And then you can send to print. Save it to your desktop. And you're done. Then you can go ahead and print it and do whatever it is that you need to do with it. So the next thing that I want to show you is how to send a postcard to print. Does anybody have any questions on how to modify a flyer or social media posting? You guys got all that information? Because we're going to move on then to going to print a postcard. Okay. All right, so we can go back to our projects. Okay. Scroll down. Here's the project that we're working on. And then you're going to see that you also have postcards. So you have here a jumbo postcard, 2 pictures of the property, 1 agent. So we're going to go ahead and select this one. Okay. Then here, again, you can preview it to see what picture it put in. But again, it's going to pick the 2 pictures that are first in the MLS. So here you have the picture of the house and a picture of the inside and then the remarks. So in this case, I would edit it and change the second picture to the pool because it has a pool. So, and this is a postcard that you're going to be sending out to a neighborhood. So you don't want to send, pictures of the inside of the house if you don't have to. So I'm going to hit save and continue. And I'm going to switch this picture by going to the little switching icon down here. Project photos. And we're going to look for that pool. Select. Add selected. And there you have the new picture. Save and continue. And here's the information that's going to come out on the flyer. I'm sorry, on the postcard. the property features. And then here you have the remarks from the MLS. Again, if you want to take anything out of here, you can. I'm going to remove some stuff. Okay. Hit save and continue. And you can put your information, you know, if you want to, you can put you're a realtor. If you have a website, it's going to automatically put your Moxi website. So you may have to change it to your domain. Like for instance, mine is honeywalsh.com. So I want to change it so it doesn't have that long link there. So you can do that. You can put your emails already there. So just any other information that you want to put. If you want to put your license, you could. If you have designations, you could. Whatever you want to put here, you can go ahead and put it. I'll show you what it looks like once you put it. And then save and continue. Okay, now you can go ahead and preview it again. And here is the information as you changed it. It's a bit tiny when you do it here, but here you have your information. And it's a postcard that you can either print out or you can send it to print. So when you're doing a postcard, more than likely, you're going to want to send it somewhere to print. So we have, our partner is Express Docs. So you can send it to Express Docs to print, and I'll go through those steps with you. Okay, you get a good discount with Express Docs, and you are able to search the area and do like a radius around the neighborhood, and it already has the addresses, and it'll automatically mail it out for you, or you can download it and send it to a different printer. Excuse me. If you're going to download it and send it to a different printer, you're going to click on download PDF. And then you're going to do the commercial. Because if you're sending it somewhere to print and mail out for you, a different company, they're going to need that area of bleeding. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. You want to click on download here. Okay. Download PDF. And it's going to give it to you already ready to print if you're sending it somewhere else. When you're sending it to Express Docs, you just click on Express Docs and it takes it to the program. But I want to show you all the different options that you have. So now again, once the file is ready to download, you click on it. And as you can see, it has the different margins for printing where it's, you know, the bleeding, so that it's prints properly for whoever you're sending it to print to. So this is the one you want to download if you're sending it to a different company to print for you, okay? Most companies that you find online to print postcards for you, they will allow you to either create one on their site or you can upload your own. And this is where you would be uploading your own drawing, your own PDF, so that it has already all the margins set to print, okay? So that's one way to do it. Okay. We want to go back. And let's go back one more time. And then here we have the option to do it at Express Docs. So to do it through Express Docs, you're going to click on Express Docs. Once you've already proofed your postcard and it's ready to go, this is going to tell you again to please preview, because once it goes to Express Docs, it's already there. So you already did this, you already previewed, you make sure everything was spelled correctly, that everything looks good, and you're going to go okay. And it's going to take you to Express Docs. It's going to redirect you to the Express Docs website. And you guys should be doing this for all of your new listings and your just sold, sending it to the area where the property is listed and sold, so that other people that live there know that you have experience in selling in that area, and they're more likely to contact you if they want to list their house. So you should get this screen, and then you go ahead and you select what office you're with, okay? And you click login. And if you get have an error or get stuck at this point when you're trying to do this, please let me know to make sure that you have your your login is already tied to your account. So give that a minute to load. So this is Express Docs. And here's your postcard, okay? So now you're going to select mail or ship. So you can have them mail you the postcards if you want to. If you wanted to put a label and stamp and send it out yourself, you could, and you can have them printed and send you all the postcards. But it's a lot more economical if you have them send it, because you get the bulk rate with Express Docs. So here you would go ahead and leave it by mail, okay? You can do first class, okay, which first class is faster for them to receive it. And the benefit of first class is that if the seller does not live at the property that you're sending the postcard to, that postcard will come back to you, which kind of gives you a red flag that this property is being rented, that the owner doesn't live there. So you can target it a different way, and maybe reach out to the find out where the owner lives and market to the owner wherever they live. So it's a good option for you to have. If you don't want to save a couple bucks, then you can do the standard as well. But we're going to go ahead and leave it in first class. You can select a different coating here, but the free coating is the glossy coating. Okay. Make sure everything is good here. And then you're going to go to distribution options. Then here in distribution options, you're going to go ahead and select or create an address list. Now you could upload your own address list if you want to, but the system also lets you search within the area. So you can do a radius list. And then here you would put the address of the property, which I already forgot what it was, 4930 Southwest 201. So 4930 Southwest 201, I think it was Terrace, right? Terrace. And then you have to put the zip code. It's 33332. Okay, and then here you can select that you only want it to go to single family. You could send it to both single family and multifamily, but this is a single family, so I was just select single family. And then here, your minimum quantity is 25. So you have to, that's the minimum that you can select to mail out. And it's, I think it's like $30-something to send out 25 cards. So you could leave it at 25 or you can do 50. So the more you put there, the more addresses it's going to select. So I'm going to leave it at 25 and you go search. And then it's going to tell you, okay, I'm going to send it to this avenue and this street. I'm going to send starting from this house number, ending in that house number. There's 8 properties. And then in this house number and that house number, there's 17 properties. That looks great to me. I'm going to send it out to 25 properties in that area. And then if that is good for you, great. If you want to increase it, you can still increase it up here. You can go to 50 and click search. And it's going to then give you more addresses. So if you want to send out 50, you can do that. So then once you agree with the addresses that it's sending it to, you can click next. Then here it gives you the option to either use the owner's name or put add or resident below the owner's name, which is what I recommend. I recommend add or occupant. That way, if the owner does not live there, it'll still be delivered because then the tenant or whoever's living there can get it. But if you want to know if the owner lives there, then don't put that. Just leave it as use owner name. Okay. Once you do this, then you agree to the terms. Okay. And then you click create. So this is going to cost you, as you can see here, the price $51.46. If you're doing 50 cards, it's basically $1 a card to mail it out. It's not very bad at all. So then all you have to do is then you would go proceed, to checkout, and then you would pay for that, and it's going to be delivered. You don't have to worry about it. They will send you a sample. So you'll get like a sample card, and you also will get the PDF, which you don't really need because you already have it in Moxi, but it also gives you a sample card. I'm sorry, a sample PDF. And you want to make sure that this is selected, okay? See send sample card, and it's going to send it to the address that's here. So if you want it to go to your house, you can edit and deliver it to your house, or you can have it delivered here to the office, whatever you like. You can also schedule it for a future date. Let's say you want us to go out, you know, you're getting all your stuff ready. You still haven't even put your listing in the MLS. If you haven't, it's not going to be in Moxi. You would have to create the listing. But let's say you're doing an open house, and this is an open house postcard, and you're doing your open house next month. You can schedule this to go out a week or two before your open house and get it ready with plenty of time in advance. So this lets you schedule it for later, okay? And that's pretty much it. Proceed to checkout, and then that's where it's going to ask you for your credit card and all the information to go ahead and send it out. And that's how you send it from ExpressDocs. ExpressDocs has a lot of different marketing material that you can also look at on your own. It has different things that you can get. You can get business cards, you can get your own personal folders, you can get a lot of different marketing material from here if you want to just look it over once you're inside your account. So I'm going to go ahead and exit from this because I'm not going to order them. And then we're going to go back here. So remember, every time you create a project, you want to go back to projects and look for your project. Okay. Now, last thing that I would like to show you here is going to be, I'm not sure, okay, so when you create your marketing kit, you can also email this whole kit to yourself, but you can also, with Moxi Impress, you can also create a video of the property that you can upload to social media. It does not create it for you in the marketing kit, and that's where you would want to go to create new, back to listings and select the listing that you're going to use. You can also put the MLS number here, as you can see, but I'm going to go back to shared listings. I'm going to click on view listing of the one I want. Okay, and then you will go create project. Okay, instead of create marketing kit, you will go create project. You can also share to your Facebook account here if it's connected. You can also do that here. So if I go create project, I'm going to select what I want. Okay, so in this instance here, you will go to product. You'd say, okay, well, I want a video. Okay, and this is basically for you to just create the one thing you want to do. If you don't want the marketing kit, and you just want to create a flyer or a postcard and you don't care to have all the other stuff, then you can just go to create project. I think marketing kit is faster because it already just creates everything for you, and then you have it there and you can select what you want to use. But in this case, if you want to create a video, you want to go to products and go to video. Okay, and then they only have one template. So you're going to click on it. Select this design. And then I'm going to put here. Okay, you have your property. Now you want to make sure that when you're down here that you're selecting, you can change your mind and change to another property, but make sure that you are working with the property that you want to work with. Okay, and you're going to click on save and continue. Confirm. And then it's going to start creating a video. So this property has 31 images, so it's creating the video, but it's not going to use all 31 images because then the video would be too long. You wouldn't be able to, post it like to Instagram. So it's giving you here the pictures that it's going to do the video with. So then this is where you have the opportunity to say, well, I want to change some pictures because this is the first 10 pictures from the MLS. So I want to go in here and I want to start changing the pictures. I want to put a picture of the kitchen. So I'm going to select that one, and so on. Just select whatever else you want to do. You can go ahead and select it. Obviously, you will know your own property, so you're going to know what's best. Let me change here for the pool. And then just the same, it's the same way for every project. You're going to change the pictures the same exact way. See what else? And if you want to see what the picture is, you can just use the magnifying and then select it. Okay, so For the purpose of the class, I'm just going to leave it as is, but as you know, you have the options to select whatever pictures you want. So once you're done selecting all the pictures, you're going to click Save and Continue. Okay. And then you have here, you can change your headline from for sale to just listed, or you can also do open house. So you can do open house. Okay. And then if you wanted to put something here, just put open Sunday, 1 to 3 p.m. Oops. And then you're going to go save and continue. Now you can get fancy and put in your own audio file if you know how to do that, or you can just go ahead and use the default audio file, or you can select from their gallery. So they have different music here you can select from. So let's say if I want to select contemporary water. Select. You should be able to hear it on your computer when you do play it. I don't think the sound is hooked up here, but you can go ahead and hit save and continue, which is the one that you want. And then you're going to go save and continue. And then you can go ahead and hit preview. Not sure why we can't hear it here, but. And this is a video. You can see it in that would be your video. And that only took like what? Not even 5 minutes to create. Super easy, right? So that is a video that you can create, and you know, where it says open Sunday from 1 to 3, you can put, you know, the date. I didn't put the date, but I mean, you can put in the body text. You don't want to put too much because, you know, so it doesn't look too crowded, but you see how easy this creating a video is. It's very, very easy.
Only for Instagram or?
No, you can use this video wherever you want. Wherever you want, because you're going to download the video and you're going to be able to put it wherever you want. Okay, so I noticed now when I saw the video, look, you want to make sure you hit edit. You have your pictures. Make sure that you have all the information that you want. You can put the date down here, open Sunday, or you can put it up in the top here, open house. You know, whatever, let me see, March. Let's say if you wanted to do but you see here, when I'm putting in March, now it's telling me I have too many characters. So this may not be a good place to put it because you only have 6 left. So I would maybe, if I do like 3, the 30th, no, 31st, no? I think Saturday's is it Saturday, April 1st already? Yes, it is. So you would do 4/1, let's say. No, 23 is too much. So you have to kind of, you know, make sure that you read, that you're seeing that you're not putting more information than what you're allowed. You selected your thing. And then here, make sure that your information is correct. So make sure that you have your website domain, that you changed it, that you put any designations that you have, okay? Because if you don't change this, it's going to come out in the video with that long link of your website. Save and continue. So once you're done, that you liked the actual video and it's done, then you can do publish video. Now, once you hit publish video, it will take a few minutes, if not like 10 or 15 minutes for it to create the video, and then it will be there available for you to download. So, I mean, we can do publish video. And if you have any questions right now, it tells you here, we're generating your video and it will be ready shortly. So then you got to check back under links and tools for the video. So when you go back, you're going to click here under links and tools and you see it's processing. Once it's done processing here, it will give you that little option to open and download. Any questions? My people on Zoom, do we have any questions? Anything you'd like for me to go over while we're waiting for the video? Okay, I see on chat. No, Patty has no questions. So as you can see, I mean, I love the video feature because I think it's so nice. You know, to me, in my opinion, that video is so simple and it gives so much information that it's almost nicer than the one you get from because you get the one from Social Boost too. When you go in your Social Boost account, you can, you know, post to your social media automatically. But that one, the one that you can create on Moxi, is really nice, very simple and easy to do. Janelle, go ahead. You have a question? You can unmute yourself.
Yes. Good morning. I missed the opportunity to be live at the school, at the office, but for the postcard, do you think it's too much to go over it again for me? Is possible? You hear me?
I can't hear you, so I'm not sure. Melanie, can you hear his question?
Not really.
No.
What
Janelle,
about
you
now?
can type in your question in the chat.
Can you hear me now? No? Hello?
So as you see, it's still processing because it's a
Can
big,
you hear
it's
me
a
now?
big video. So once you're, you know,
Can
if
you
you
hear
need to
me now?
get out of here, you can always go back to your projects and your project should be there. Okay. Right here, I have the test class video and it's right there. Okay, so you can just go back to it and go to links and tools and wait, and it's still processing. It's going to tell you when it's done. So it does take a bit. So that you have to have a few minutes, you know. I think the last time I did one, it took like 15 minutes for it to complete. So okay, so you can always go back to project whenever you need to. Janelle, if you have that question, please put it in the chat. Okay, there you go. Good morning. What is your question? Can I go over the postcard creation again? I can go over it briefly, but we are recording this, Janelle, so I will be sending this out to you guys so you can watch it also on your own time, because I really did want to go really quick to show you a couple other things that the program does. So don't worry, I will be sending this out to you so you can see the postcard creation again, okay? All right, so we're still waiting on the video. As you can see, you have different things here. You have contacts. Okay, so if you wanted to email somebody from this program, you can. You have your contacts here. You can create groups also if you want to. So the contacts that you're going to have here in your Impress are going to be the contacts that you are syncing with when you did your Engage setup. So if you have not done your Engage setup, you don't have your contacts. You're not going to have any contacts here. You would have to either import or you would have to create a new contact, and you can do that here from the side from these options here. If you have synced your Engage, then your contacts that are in your email that you're using for business should already be here. Okay, so like for instance, I am synced to my Outlook, so all of my contacts are here. So if I wanted to create like a group, I can select a certain amount of people. I can add them to a selected group. So I can say add selected to a group, okay? And then it's going to ask me which group do I want it in, or I can create a new group. So let's say if I wanted to create a new group and say family. This is my family that I want to, you know, send information to. You can go ahead and hit add group. And then the people you selected would be in your groups, okay? And then you can always go back to manage groups. And there would be the different groups that you have. And you see I put 100 here in family, and there's some here agents. All of the agents are here. So this is where you would either delete or add groups of people, okay? So let me over here. And if you ever need support, don't ever hesitate to click on the get support. They are pretty good about talking you through things if you need it, okay? So let's go back home. Okay, and when you go from home, you have also the different kinds of things that you can choose to do here as well. There's add templates. And in add templates, these are some templates that you can use to put into your listing presentation. Okay, so you can, like for instance, this one, sell your home faster for a better price. If you want to see this one, you can select it. Okay, you can view the sample. And this is a flyer that you can create, okay, and put in with your listing presentation. So if you like this flyer, you could select the sign, save and continue. Oh, sorry. You got to give it a project name, so. And then you can go ahead and put your information here if you want to. This is if it's for a second agent. If you're doing it with a second agent, you would put it here. And then you go ahead and if you have a team, you can do it with a team. Click save and continue. Here's giving my information again. Make sure that you have your information. If you have a team picture, you can put a team photo here, or you can put a picture of yourself. Save and continue. And then you can preview it. And this is a flyer, just like any other flyer that you'll be able to download, okay? So then your information is there. My picture is not there, but I'm not going to upload it, but you can have your picture there as well. And then this flyer is going to be something that you can print out and put in your listing presentations, or you can, just have them at your open house, whatever you want, you can do. And there's a lot of different designs that you can select from. So that would be under designs, okay? So under designs is where you would see different things that you can choose from. Your design gallery, you want to scroll down, and here you have your ads, your brochures, e-cards. So what is an e-card? Does anybody know what an e-card is? Electronic card. An electronic email. So let's say we want to do an electronic email, and that's where you would have, that's where the groups come in, okay, where your contacts come in. Because when you create an e-card, then that's something that you're going to be mailing out to people via email. So let's say you have an open house and you want to select this one here, which is an open house. You can also change here, like how many photos you want. What do you want it to say? Let's say you're doing open house and you want it to be 2 pictures, okay? So then it kind of like goes and gets you just those 2 that you are interested in, so that you don't have to see all the different templates. So then we're going to choose this first one here. And you're going to select the design. Okay, you're going to give it its name, test class e-card. Okay, you're selecting this property that you want. Okay, save and continue. And it's going to be populating the pictures for me. Okay, and this is the property house that only gives me the 1 picture. Okay, so I'm going to go save and continue. Here you have open house, and then you're going to put your open house date and time. Oops. So April. (1 to 3 p.m.), right? Oh, sorry. It's 1 p.m. and then you put your end time here. (3 p.m.). Okay, here's your listing price, the address, your description. Okay, the features, the URL of the property of this, because what they'll be able to do is once they get the email, it'll have its own URL, so they can see this on, they can see the email online if they need to. Your second agent, if you have one, and then once you're done with that, you're going to hit save and continue. You're gonna get your information again. Make sure your information is correct.
Why would you have to put your domain?
Because it's going to bring your link of your website. If you've already set up your Moxi website, it's going to put that link there. So you would have to probably just change it in your settings. I haven't done that. That's why I keep having to change it, but you should be able to change it in your settings. Okay, so hit save and continue. Okay, then you can preview it here. And here it is, your open house, April 1st, 1 to 3, the description, all the information. They'll be able to click for more information there, your picture, your information, and this is going to be an email that they're going to receive, okay? So then now, once you're done with this, that you like it, now you go to email to contacts, right? So you can email it to yourself and forward it to whoever you want, or you can send it to your contacts. So then when you click send to your contacts, giving you all the terms and conditions, make sure that you're not doing spam and that you have permission to send to whoever you're sending. You could read through this if you want to, but it's just standard terms of use. And then here, you could either send it to somebody that you want to send it to, or you can click on contacts and it'll open the contacts. So let's see, who do we have in the class today? I'm going to try to send it to the people we have in class today. So we're going to send it to Janelle. We're going to send it to, let me do select. Then we're going to send it to, I think if I type it here, nope, got to go to contacts. So we're going to do Patty. Let me see if it works. Emma. Oh, yeah. You see, if I click select, did it put, yeah, it does. Perfect. So you can just go ahead and just keep typing here the people that you want. Who else is in the class? Let's see, Gaston. Now remember, this is not my listing. I really don't even know whose listing it is at this point, but just so that you guys get the idea of what it's going to look like. And
Nice
Ida,
listing,
right? Frank Fernandez. He's not here because he's an employee. Sorry, Frank. Michael Snow. And Ida. Okay, so there, I selected the people that I want to send this to. So then I'm going to put, here, I'm just going to put here e-card sample from class. And I'm going to send it now. And then I'm going to leave this here, which says it's going to send me a copy as well. So I'm going to go next. And it's, excuse me, it's ready to send. And I'm just going to click send email. And you guys should be getting it. And it's that easy. That easy to send a mass email. Remember, you can also import. So if you go to the MLS and you take out all the addresses of agents that are in that area, you could import them into Impress here. And you can put them into a group that says, whatever, Cutler Bay agents, and then you can send that email just to that particular group. Because if you're going to send to a group, you can just select email to contacts, and then you can do send to your contacts. And then you can, from here, you can go to contacts and you change this to groups, and then you can go ahead and select the group that you want to send it to, right? Let's say you want to send that, select, and then it's going to send it to everybody in that group. Okay, so that's what the purpose of creating your groups in here would be. And it's good to have your groups for your family, for your friends, for your clients, different types of groups that you want to send stuff to. Okay, every time you have a new listing, you want to just go in there, create that just listed and send it to everybody. Okay, and it's, you should be seeing it in your emails It's an email that's already has all the information there, and it's really nice. It looks very professional. And again, that's over here when you go to designs, you want to scroll down, and here's where you have all the different things you can do. The videos, the e-cards, flyers, postcards, you can do them all from here, okay? Any questions? Okay, so I think that we're good. If we have no questions, remember we are recording this. So you will be able to review it. Remember that also in the ERA University, if you go to ERA University, you can go to the Learning Center there and you can search for Moxi videos. It also has different classes on how to do different things in Moxi. But I hope that you guys enjoyed the class today and are able to get something out of it and put it to use for you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for joining. And I think, oh, we have one more question. Oh, thank you, Patty.
We have to practice.